it's always really nerve-wracking. It takes hours upon hours of repetitions. You've ran programs so many times. It's the same program that you've been running all season. And I think that's the hardest part of skating that people don't really understand. You fall in front of a crowd and in front of judges. You lose points and you can't just stop. Once you're on the ice, you step out, and I'm always really nervous. And it's the buildup really that kind of gets to you the most. When your music hasn't started yet and you're going out to your first position in front of the judges and in front of the crowd, everyone's silent, they had finished clapping, and you're just getting into your position. But then right when your music starts, you get kind of into a zone of, I mean, you've ran programs so many times, it's the same program that you've been running all season. And you just go back into kind of a space where, okay, I've been training this in practice. It's the same program that I know how to do. I just need to execute. My first competition in college was actually before I started at UCLA. It was the summer in between senior year and freshman year of college. That was the first time I met any of the teammates for the UCLA team. And it was a really weird, different situation of competition because I'd never experienced the support of a team behind me. So going into competitions, it's always really nerve-wracking because you are performing in front of people. You're performing to try and get a certain score. You're skating to try and beat your competitors, and you're skating for yourself, obviously. But collegiate skating, everyone on the team's cheering for you, and even the other schools' skaters are cheering for you. It was just a different dynamic, and I immediately just knew that I was going to love competing collegiately for the school. I don't necessarily have like a chance to make it to the Olympics anymore. In order to get to that level, it requires dropping out of school, not working. It's literally every day you're training for skating, whether you're skating 6 days a week or whether you're doing like 4 hours of off ice a day. But I'm looking for other goals in my skating career. I'm really looking forward to once I graduate, I want to join shows and go and skate in Europe and be paid to travel around. In the future, it would be really interesting to me to try and create a study that was focused around the like emotional and mental aspects of figure skating. It's such a mental sport, and it's so strenuous on both your body and your mind that I'd love to design a study and maybe work off of that. For so many years I was in skating, and for so many years you just struggle and struggle and struggle, and mentally just wears you down. But there's such strong mental fortitude in people, and so it was something that I wanted to further look into. So it's a good balance between the sport and my studies, so maybe. See.